Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Under the Ring podcast. My name is Greg, to you, Mongo, and I've been bushwhacking since 1992, and welcome to our prediction show. That's right, we've got all in to discuss today. We've got some news to talk about, but more importantly, it's time to get this belt off Tito. Joining me, of course, is my forever ride with the forever Intercontinental Champion, our current Are You Effing Serious quiz champion. He is Matty Reigns. What's going on, Matt?
What is up, Greg? What is up, UTR Nation? I'm going to let y'all know if I win this title, I came up with a whole new gimmick this morning. Before I even debuted the other gimmick that I've been talking shit about. But I'm gonna say this gimmick. I'm gonna just talk my shit now. Because it's gonna happen. If I win this predictions title, I will be the OTC. And it ain't gonna be the tribal chief. The only triple champ.
Our first ever triple crown. Can it happen? Not only would you be the first, no one else could actually make that happen.
Nobody can do it.
We have to get a whole new belt, but then that opens up you to getting like 4, and we're just always playing catch up.
The only triple champ.
If only Kenny didn't take his fucking IC belt away.
hey, that's on him. Joining us, of course,
like Ultimo Dragon, just with 3 belts.
Tell you, man, get him on your wrist like Kurt Angle, looking nice.
Right.
Got the Rolexes and then one around the neck. Also joining us, of course, our current predictions champion, Tito Flair himself. What's going on, brother? How you doing today?
What's up, boys? Fuck you guys.
Sorry.
You guys aren't winning the belt.
Sorry you got to lose. Sorry you're a loser. You know, but hey.
Listen, who's chat champions again?
Cookies.
Me and Cookies is coming out of this bitch still champions, baby. We taking this to Bash in Berlin.
Batty says she want her baby back.
Yeah, well, Batty better start picking better because the last 3 times she's picked, she's been out. So. Oh God, what's going on, Cookies? The Kangadangalang. What's up, brother?
What's up?
What's going on, Kanisha? Yeah. So we got all in to discuss. You know, last night's Dynamite was solid. It was all right. We got some good action out of it. Good little final build heading into the pay-per-view. I mean, hey, you got a chance. You know, you're doing better than baddies in these predictions. Before we get into all in, let's do a little bit of news roundup. Of course, one of the most important things coming out of this, Matt, you talked about it yesterday, but I kind of wanted to touch on it again because I'm looking at him right now. I'm watching Impact TNA. We got Rich Swann on TV.
Oh goodness!
And he's in the middle of a big old feud with the X Division champion Speedball, right?
He's not about to be.
Yeah, it's unfortunately, if that was going to be the match they were going to do at Emergence, or whether it was going to be just. I mean, I think Bailey has that X Division match. They might have had that set for next week, so we might get that next week. But whatever they're going to plan for Rich Swann, I know they have like a tag match against ABC coming up for the tag titles. That's not happening. So I'm curious to know what they're going to do with that because that's really going to affect our picks for next week. Right. But yeah, Matt, you read the article yesterday on Stream. Drunk and disorderly, running up on a random person's house thinking it was his apartment and trying to bust the door down, and it got worse from there.
Right. And now honestly, it just looks bad on everyone because TNA, you're just now finding out about this. he was going to get away scot-free. The only reason he's going to rehab is because he got caught.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's terrible.
It really is. It's beyond terrible. Because if this was WWE, they would have found out about it when it happened on June 8th.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have been finding out in some August that man got arrested for disorderly.
You know they got their handlers too. They got their people that help them and shit and all that. And they were like, "What? Rich got arrested? Hold on. Trips. You know he got locked up again."
They would have been talking about he would have been released on June 9th if it was WWE. So the fact that man got arrested and basically went 2 months, he literally went 2 months and some change, just like nothing happened. Like he did a whole heel turn and joined AJ Francis. And basically just
That's it.
And
That's
honestly,
like that man, if they had the check boxes, they were like, "Have you been arrested in the last 30 days?" Nah. That's what Rich Swann was on.
He could have came straight forward with the shit. Like, look, incident happened. I might have to go get some help. You know, but he waited till they got contacted.
He would have known. It's just because Scott D'Amore is gone, everything has just went to shit.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into Scott D'Amore too, because Scott D'Amore talked to famed internet wrestling interviewer Chris Van Vliet. It was a 2.5 hour episode today from Van Vliet. Scott discussed his leaving TNA. You know, it wasn't what he wanted. Despite being ousted from the company, you know, he kind of discussed how he still tried to leave on good terms and things. We'll get into it in a second.
Right.
Reggie Cookies has a response for you. You aren't man enough to break his heart, apparently. So that's pretty brutal.
Also, shout out, fuck Hulkamania.
There should be a picture on the back of that of just like all those wrestlers in 2K stomping the shit out of them. Exactly, Matt. Other companies would have known within the first 24 hours, and then, of course, Mongo showed dick also. Yeah.
It's crazy that he was able to hide the first arrest that was never revealed to the public.
Yeah, back in 2022, was that when that was?
Yeah, it's like, dude, why haven't you been fired? Like, why haven't you been suspended?
And it is unfortunate timing, because in that Van Vliet interview, D'Amore talks about how important Rich Swann was to like the promotion in 2020, you know, and how like
I was just thinking that, like, dude, you literally carried them. You were their champion during the pandemic, and now you're back. You're going to rehab because you got caught.
Yeah, it's a shame. It is, but you know, he needs to be better.
It's just a shitty situation for him and Su Yung. I don't even know if they're still together or not, but like,
yeah. And you know,
she's going through her issues of a concussion, and then
which is still like a horrible. If y'all haven't seen it, chat, the video of Su Yung getting a chair thrown at her long ways, breaking her face open in the middle of a match it's disgusting. It's disgusting.
Oh yeah, I saw that Reggie Hulk Hogan promoting his new booty ass beer. That beer, I ain't tried it. I already know what it tastes like. It's just he just slapped his name on some just crappy beer, but it's called Real American Beer.
Are you telling me Hulk Hogan is being shiesty? Are you telling me Hulk Hogan is selling, you know, snake oil? Oh my god!
It's like
never would
have.
Yeah. If you ate pasta mania when you were a kid, then you might have mesothelioma. Like, that's not good. That you may be entitled to some compensation.
You probably have asbestos poisoning too, because you was at the Mall of America, baby.
People like that was like, you know, I think I would actually prefer Chef Boyardee to this. This is actually
That's the
God
only thing I remember from that first episode of WCW Monday Night Nitro. Pastamania.
Pastamania.
I was like, ew.
Damn. Charlie Dempsey is about to snap old Gresham's neck. Good Lord. If he can figure out his character, man, he's gonna be fine. Because that in ring, he is regal in the ring.
Like, don't be the 2024 Dean Malenko. Like, there's nothing wrong with Dean Malenko, but don't be Dean Malenko.
Yeah, work on that personality a little bit more. You got it. He's almost there. He's getting there. We saw that on NXT this week. You know, when
he just needs Ren. He can play it off of Ren.
Exactly. Honestly,
I've watched that like 40 times.
Ren is a great.
I am so sorry.
The camera catches him in the middle of saying, "Fuck."
I am so sorry.
You know what it is? For dudes usually like that, you just have to find the right person to help them balance and bring it out. Because remember, Andrade was like that, and Zelina brought the best out of him.
Yeah. Slapped him.
You're right. You're right.
He need to go back to her because that man can't talk.
Yeah, he cannot. No, but yeah, no, kiddo, you're right. Sometimes wrestlers have everything they need for the in ring, but it's they're lacking something outside it, and you just pair them with the right person, and you take off. And Ren went from like just being like a kind of a nobody in NXT, barely getting, just kind of getting beaten, not really getting any major wins, to all of a sudden she's like turned fortune around for this one group, and is a great shit talker among many other things. It's working out. So we'll see where we go from there. But so yeah, D'Amore. We'll get into Scott D'Amore now. He was talking with Van Vliet today on Insight. 2.5 hours. If y'all have time for that, I do, because I've got nothing else to do. I work from home. But he's discussing Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, which I think Matt, maybe you sent it in the chat. That's where Mauro Ranallo is going to go.
Yeah, Mauro Ranallo is making his return to professional wrestling in Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, going back to his home country. He ain't coming to nothing else.
Man, we've been trying to get Mauro back anywhere, and old Scotty D is like, I got it.
Right, he always comes back for Scotty.
D'Amore, brother, God, we miss you. D'Amore discussed the TNA relationship, and he said that around the time that they began mentioning they were going to bring TNA back, which is like October of last year, I think, September, October, around the time for Bound for Glory. He said he had already known that he and the office were butting heads on a lot of things. And he said it took a long time for him to not take it personally, but he knows that office wasn't just trying to say, what can we do to screw over Scott D'Amore today? They were just trying to like do something they thought was best for business. Whether he agrees or disagrees with it, he's trying to like take the higher road. But you can tell like he's still pretty salty about that shit. And he should
be. Get personal.
He should. Yeah, if you bust your ass and you pull this company out from the dregs, and it's your booking and everything, and your locker room is fully supporting you and behind you, and you're leading this family, and then the next day you're gone, I'd be upset. Right. But he said that when they told him that that's what they were doing, what he said was, all right, you know what? This is your mind is made up. Let me work our next pay-per-view and then the next 4 show tapings after that. So you've got a full 6 weeks of TV to figure out what you're going to do. And that way I can leave y'all in the best shape possible. So even on his way out after being screwed, the man did his best because damn it, he loves TNA. Just, it's that's that dedication that we miss. That's that dedication that we miss. He did, though, say something, which I guess, it depends on where you feel about it. He said the NXT relationship was great for TNA, but he does feel like AEW helped them out more just because of views. They got a lot more viewers on the episodes where Kenny was showing up, which obviously, yeah, of course, Kenny's going to bring the big draw.
Right.
So right now he's saying don't immediately knock one for the other. Just kind of let it play out. But we all have our own opinions on the last partnership. I've definitely made my feelings known.
I mean, Kenny Omega was beautiful going over there. It's just, Tony Khan with his stupid ass commercials shitting all over their product was the bad part.
Yeah,
yeah.
And Kenny was doing all that, beat up, banged up, badly injured. So it's not on Kenny; it's on Tony.
Yeah. Like it should have been you want to watch these people on Impact instead of, oh, we don't care about Impact. They're below us. It's like, dude, y'all need each other. This is the pandemic. Like, y'all got to join forces because WWE don't need nobody's help. They got a Thunderdome. Y'all got a nothing. Y'all got an Impact Zone in Daly's place.
And then all we got in return was just the fucking Good Brothers and an appearance by Moose.
Yeah, and yeah, essentially. And even then, it was like it was not. He might have shown up for a Dynamite, maybe. But like the match he had with Kenny was on a TNA show. It was just taped in AEW's backyard.
Right.
So like it was still, we're working on in NXT. They're kind of working on bringing more people over. We're going to see more apparently this week, which I got fucking spoiled on, but I'm trying to not reveal because it was a double taping. So like, there it is. Other than just they hear a double taping, so they share exactly what they know without fucking spoiler warnings.
Right, because they're like, I didn't know that this was the second show. Like, how did you not know that was the second show?
Bastards. So yeah, that's unfortunate for me, but it's all right. He did say that at the end of the day, I can think Lynn's decision sucks, and then it's the wrong decision. But Lynn didn't show up and push my mother down the flight of stairs. Nobody from Anthem showed up and burned my house down. So it seems that he's willing to just be like, you know what, man, business, whatever, and just kind of move on, which is a very interesting attitude to have in wrestling.
He said, did I die?
We've been talking about past. We've been discussing it the past 8 months. We're like, well, this is such a dumb decision. And so far, I feel like it hasn't been proven correct. But, maybe by the end of the year, they'll kind of have things looking better. I will say that their TV product is still pretty good. It took them a little while to kind of get that figured out once he was gone. But it's getting back into it. It is.
And I mean, the NXT partnership is definitely helping them. So... Even though they're getting the booty, they're getting the ass, the butt part of the bread. Basically, they're getting the butt of the bread from NXT.
Yeah. But like we don't, put Trick over there for like a 2 episodes. Just let Trick show up.
Stop giving us the ass pieces.
Like, here's Miles Bourne. Like,
cool. You're giving us, like, is it we Norbit? You're giving us turkey ass. What?
Just listen, this is all I want. Just fucking send R-Truth over for one episode. Just let him run into the ring. Like
somebody worth a damn. Besides Riley Osborne and Charlie Dempsey and Dante.
I predict some washed-up WWE talent is going to challenge for the CW Championship. Possibly. Cookie says that's a dream. I guess that's about Swinger and Truth, which we all need that. Before we get into All In, last night's episode of Dynamite was good and bad. I guess we'll do like a quick little recap of it before we cover the pay-per-view. We'll say Okada and Claudio, Matt said yesterday that's kind of what he was tuning in for. Did you actually get to catch it, Matt?
Yeah, I saw it. I was salty at the ending. I was like, "Oh, y'all some bastards! Y'all really gonna use this TV time limit bullshit for what?"
The good old TV time limit, so nobody takes a loss.
Yeah, that is at least they don't use it all the time. You know, they definitely use it on the matches where you want to see the ending and they make you wait it out. And because like I think Bryan Danielson's first title opportunity was a time limit draw, right, with Kenny.
Yep,
I believe
it was that first showing at New York City at Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Yeah. So they definitely. I like having that time limit draw as an option. It did piss off people, but I think it pissed them off in the correct way. Or you're just like, well, damn, now I got to see the rematch. I got to see who's going to, it's working out. The match started out, or the show started out with Chris Jericho and Tommy Billington, aka the nephew of Dynamite Kid. He did all right. He's having to deal with all of the learning tree, and you can kind of tell he's still like the positioning that he does is kind of weird. Like at the very end of the match, he is taking out Jericho. He hits like the spinning pile driver and he's going up top. But instead of like facing Jericho, he's facing Brian Keith on the floor the entire time. And commentary is trying to act like, oh, he's about to finish Jericho off. And you can clearly see he's going to dive on Brian Keith. But, he's getting there. The match itself was a Jericho match.
Right.
For better or worse. So Raya and Tony Storm. Now, Tito, you sent that link in our chat. And I didn't think that spot was that slow until it was shown next to Becky and Bayley. Dear God. Dear God Almighty. That is here we go.
And it's like, that girl ain't gonna go no, she ain't got nowhere else to go. Because WWE is definitely not clearing that. Over here moving like Mr. Burns.
Folks, joining us today, our fourth member for today. I think Kenny's going to be gone tonight. He is our former champion. He is the good stoner, Mike Hall. What's going on, Mike?
Happy birthday, punk ass, Mark ass. You ain't none of that.
Oh, that's right. Happy fucking birthday.
Appreciate it, fellas. The good stoner been battling the cold past couple days, but
I hate summertime colds.
Well, the teacher man is back in session, so FTK. That's why I got this tea, but I'm here nonetheless. What's up? First of all, shout out to UTR. Shout out to my brothers. I had a great birthday. I know my brother Kenny is having a great time up there in DC.
Right. He'll be live on location at SmackDown tomorrow, y'all.
Hell yeah. And shout out to the chat. Shout out to Reggie, Batty, Cookies, Kanisha, and everybody else who supports us.
Yeah, look, we already told Kenny and Mike happy birthday this week. You don't got to do it again. Y'all can just...
Please, more birthday wishes, please.
Once is enough.
More.
I mean, it ain't like neither one of them gonna win the title, so give them those birthday wishes.
Oh, that's gonna be my perfect birthday gift.
I'm gonna say it in Spanish.
Cherry on the ice cream on the birthday cake.
I'm gonna say it in Spanish. No.
I'm saying it in Italian. No.
I'm gonna say it in German, yeah. I'm gonna say it in English, yes. And I'm gonna say it in nigga. Hell fucking yeah, nigga. Shit.
Can you say it in Canadian?
And
I know that's Spanish, but what is yes in French?
I mean that's Vampiro Canadian is what we're gonna call it.
Oui, eh? Esse?
Oui, esse?
What?
We're gonna MJF and Will Ospreay promo before their American title match and All In. MJF with the American flag suit. Which,
why did he do a hate crime on that man's face? Because I just got on Twitter. I was like, why is he bleeding? I was like, why is this man bleeding? That was supposed to have a promo.
Yeah. It's I'm trying to. I want to get like a picture.
And everybody keeps trying to say that MJF is racist, and then he keeps doing all this crazy stuff, and I just keep staring at him because I don't know what to believe anymore now.
It was a good promo
too much.
It was a great promo. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, if you look up MJF on Twitter, a lot of the posts are not flattering in the slightest. They it's not great. But you know, that's Twitter. Twitter is just gonna kind of be as negative as they possibly can.
Sure.
Here we go. So this is the, of course, you got the stars and stripes. It's a nice little look here. This is right before somebody gets bloodied up. Well, hello. Come on in. Come on. No? Okay. Sorry, my dog just one of our dogs just walked in here. Bridge said I'm going to Satan Hogan. Wow. Wow, Reggie. Wow. Jesus. Kind of wish I didn't put that one up. Oh my God.
Hey.
Of course, we had the Continental Classic match, Claudio Castagnoli and Kazuchika Okada. Like Matt said, great match. Got you with the time limit draw.
Yeah. Oh, I was so pissed. I'm like, y'all really got me. I'm like, that's all right. Y'all got me for your little ratings. You got me for your 20 minutes.
How are we feeling now? So many months into. How do you feel about now? So many months into Okada's run, like, are you kind of underwhelmed with him, or are you fine with?
I like this run. Like, I don't understand why people don't like it, because I honestly feel like he's earned all of this for him to be acting funny, saying bitch, just doing a complete 180 at this part of his career. I'm fine with it. Like, it's him being the Continental Champions, honestly, the perfect thing for him in AEW. Like, he doesn't need to be in the world title picture yet. Like, he doesn't need to be nowhere near that. Just let him in the Elite just run havoc, doing what they're doing, and then you can eventually put him in the TNT title picture. Like, that could be how the Elite start falling apart, because Okada is like, I'm tired of this title. I want your title, bitch.
And
Jack Perry, like, I want your title.
He's been having solid matches.
Yeah, I think people just expect him.
They're expecting New Japan him. It's like, no.
Well, yeah, but they're also expecting him to like do Wrestle Kingdom 24/7, and like that's not. No, he wasn't doing that over there. Yeah, like you can't expect somebody to have the match of the night I don't care who it is, every single time they show up. Like, you know, he's getting up there. You know, he's not the spring chicken he used to be. But he's still great. He's still one of the best going today. You know,
right.
at a nice young 36. He's been doing this since 2004. So
see,
I think he's kind of earned the.
Me and him are the same age. So in 2004, he was doing that. I know what I was doing in 2004. I was in high school watching the Lakers get bent over by the Detroit Pistons. So yeah, we were doing two completely different things at 16. I was chilling. I was doing my work. He was wrestling.
First of all,
this is why we have child labor laws.
First of all, fuck both them belts. Y'all know why.
That's because they fucked your whole story up.
Matt's got his own little prediction coming for NXT that we'll see if that one actually goes through. Because if not, then the wrestling gods just hate y'all. They just do not want y'all to be correct at anything.
Oh yeah, I don't even like if Joe Henry ends up winning it, then it's like, all right. But like now that Cedric has his little, like Javon has that tag team with Cedric now, I'm like, yeah, ain't nobody winning nothing. Maybe something's gonna happen on the first episode of NXT or CW. But I don't know what could it be. What could it possibly be now?
Wait, that's a tag team now?
They're foreshadowing it because Gallus started talking shit to Javon Evans, and then Cedric came up behind him like, yo, y'all, what y'all trying to like come at him for? I got your back. So it's basically gonna be big bro, little bro.
You know what?
Since Ashante the Adonis is on the prowl for ass, which I don't blame.
You know what? Adonis is my spirit animal. And you know what? That's actually better for the young OG. I think they finally realized that, hey, we kind of, pre-ejaculated a little bit, for lack of a better term, by putting him in that title picture too damn fast. I think putting him with a veteran like Cedric, that'll give him, if they put the tag team titles on them, that'd be perfect.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Honestly, yeah, that would be a better version of Axiom and Frazier.
Exactly. Like I wouldn't mind
that version of Axiom and Frazier.
I wouldn't mind that being his first title there. Either that or the North American title. So I like that idea.
Yeah, it'd be if you're kind of scrounging to find good tag teams, that's not a bad one to create. Those two can work pretty damn well together. Let's see. The last few things we're going to talk about for Dynamite. Of course, Bryan Danielson telling Will Ospreay to use the Tiger Driver. Ospreay's been saying that he doesn't want to use it because it nearly ruined the life of his idol.
Man, I'm with Danielson. Man, forget that. Use it.
Yeah, now we're seeing Danielson telling him to just, hey, stop being a pussy.
Right.
Get in that ring.
Every person is not
Spike him.
What are you, the water boy? You out here imagining he's like the coach off of the water boy. He just has a mind block. I can't use it. Coach. Just imagine that the other coaches are right across over there. Just kick his fucking head off. Hey, you Tiger Driver.
Let's see. Nigel McGuinness is in the ring for the final segment of the night. It's a showdown between Swerve and Danielson.
Danielson cussed. that was essentially it. Danielson cussed. I'm the best fucking pro wrestler in the world. I'm like, all right.
He said, I'm
all right,
Mr. Feeney.
I was about to say, all right, Mr. Feeney. All right.
Badass. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's what Mr. Feeney been wanting to do all them years, teaching Corey and the crew.
Oh, he's been wanting to cuss out Sean for years. Absolutely. 1000%.
That's why he got that one teacher just gone that was helping Sean.
Turner?
Yeah, Mr. Turner.
Yeah, Mr. Turner.
That's why he got that motorcycle accident. That was Feeney.
Oh, that wasn't an accident. He cut his brakes. Cut them brakes, brother.
Feeney ran that man off the road. Leave these kids alone. I'm the only influence for them. You're too cool. You need to get roughed up.
The influence, Mr. Feeney.
Taste some concrete. Taste the asphalt.
Wow. The fault of that word is doing a lot of heavy lifting with that sentence, Matt.
Y'all thought Mr. Feeney was cool. Yeah, that's why he's in the backyard. How he get to work? He drives to work. Yeah. He was waiting on Mr. Turner. Ran his ass off the road, y'all. Telling you.
Look, we saw he's got some.
No, fuck that. I'll take it even further back. Fuck that. Mr. Feeney turned back into fucking kid. He turned back into
no.
No.
He ran Mr. No. Oh my God.
Then he parked himself back in his driveway, and he was back in the backyard as Mr. Feeney.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Oh man. All right, you know what? Let's on that note, let's do some predictions. Let's get into
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, now everybody's like, wow, Mr. Feeney is a murderer. Yes. You now know. I mean, Mr. Turner didn't die. He just got roughed up and taken off the show.
Hey, he came back for the one they did 30 years later or whatever.
Right.
The girls,
he's like the school board president. Like, see,
he's not dead. See, Minkus is around too. It's fine. It's okay. Leave Feeney alone, says Batty. Well.
Just don't ask them where Ben Savage's brother is at, or Fred Savage's brother, whichever one it is. Just don't ask them where he's at.
Look, don't worry about it.
Don't worry ask him where Corey is at, because honestly, he's just creepy too
now. Don't ruin my childhood, man. Let's get into this. So we've got about 10 matches so far.
That means the show starts at 12 on Sunday. 12 matches so far. That means we'll be leaving at 2 o'clock.
I'm going to see if anything's been announced since I looked at this 3 hours ago.
Before we get to AEW 0. Dang, if it starts at noon, that means 0 hour is what? Literally when people are going to church?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they said 0 hours is supposed to be 2 hours. So it's starting at like 10.
Yeah, that's what people go.
Yeah. And so far, we've only got one match for 0 hour, so I guess we're going to start with that one. If they don't get Pac on the card, what's the point? Hey, what's going on, Matt? How you doing, brother? I'm hanging in, man. I'm hanging in as best I can. One of my buddies from SK right there. Let's see. All right, let's talk about it. So, first match of the night. We got Statlander and Stokely Hathaway taking on Willow Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii. Winner of this match gets to decide the stipulation for Willow and Chris at All Out. Is anybody not going Willow? And like, Chris is gonna have to do some heavy lifting to be able to make this actually happen. So I'll go ahead and tell y'all what Kenny's picks are. Before I make mine, Kenny went Willow and Ishii. I'm also going to go Willow and Ishii.
Yeah, I'm going to go Willow and Ishii too. Like, damn, this match. I was listening to a podcast and they had Willow on there and she's talking about that. And I'm like, I don't want to hear about this. I fast forwarded through it. I'm like, I'm sorry, I love you, but nope. I don't want to hear about this. Like, nah.
Let's see. We got Willow for Batty and Kanisha. Cookies is going to go Stat. Cookie's trying to lose that title early. Mike, what are you doing?
Willow. Yeah.
Right.
And then Tito.
I am going Willow.
Yeah, okay. Stoker was in the Stoker. He's right now. He is right now. I don't know if he's going to get tagged in. I don't know if he's going to get his ass whooped. I'd love to see either Willow or Ishii kind of beat his ass a little bit. If I'm being honest,
man, I think he's going to tag in. He's going to tag in, and then he's going to start that bargain shit he did in that promo video. And Ishii's just going to lay him out.
It's going to be good. It's going to be fun. That's a reason to watch 0 hour. Maybe not the match itself, but at least to get to watch Stokely get his ass beat. We've got the Casino Gauntlet right now. As of this moment, I don't know if there's any confirmed competitors for the match. We did see, I guess we forgot to talk about this. Ricochet has officially signed with AEW a multi-year deal.
Big old shocker.
Yeah,
Also, a lot of big old stuff when it comes to Ricochet and his significant other. Big old shot.
Let's see, Ricochet's AW bound, and he very well could be at All In. Fightful selects Sean Ross Sapp reported in the recent months that Ricochet's WWE contract had expired. He was leaving the company to join All Elite Wrestling. Since then, things have been very quiet on that front, but that has changed. Fightful confirms that Ricochet is planned for upcoming AEW shows and has a multi-year agreement with the company. Several familiar with the situation claim that the Ricochet is traveling to London. But right now, of course, so far, nothing confirmed.
That man is traveling to London on the back of his girlfriend's cheeks.
I'll go ahead and tell you all right now, Kenny has picked Hangman to win this. Of course, the winner gets a shot at the AEW World Championship. I think I'm also going to go Hanger. I think I'm also going to go Hangman. Yeah.
Yeah, it's either Hangman or nobody else. Like, I don't see, just because on the whole rampage he's been on. So, yeah, I'm going to go Hangman also. I hate this Casino Gauntlet Battle Royal any damn way because they announce like one big name, so that's Hangman, and then everything is the foreshadowing tells us it'll be Hangman, and watch somebody like Hologram wins. Like, what the fuck?
I mean,
Hologram wins, gets a title match on Rampage.
Right.
It makes sense if Hangman wins because he has history with both Swerve and Danielson.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's probably the best, just to safest answer for like how he could do anything with either option. Whereas there are others that might only be better for Swerve over Bryan or vice versa. Do you guys think it's good or bad that they're already stacking title challengers and then the Casino winner? No, not really. I don't know, man.
It's
right
giving
now,
us stuff to look forward to. It's just like, damn, like the champion, they're making sure that they're going to have a fighting champion. I'll give them that for AEW. They're making sure that if you are the AEW World Champion, you are going to be defending that title on TV at some point.
yeah.
Ain't no time off unless you because if you Mox, you gonna come there.
I'm about to say, Mox was trying to get time off for like 3 years straight. He had to come back every single week. Mike, who are you gonna go?
I mean, it has to be Hangman. Like, this is why I said last week that they would have been better off just making that a triple threat match. We know Hangman is going to win this match, right? Like, who else is there?
Mm-hmm.
Who else? Literally, who else is there? So, yeah, Hangman. I'll be shocked with somebody else.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that one. Let's see. Oh,
he could really be
orange juice. Could be OC. That's not a bad pick actually. Just because they fucking Tony loves him some Orange Cassidy, so that's always a kind of a solid option. Next up, we've got the Last Chance FTW title match. Of course, depending on who you are, it's either fuck the world or for the world if you're Jericho. Yeah, it's Hook versus Jericho, and if Hook loses again, he cannot challenge for this belt as long as Jericho is champion.
Hook. It's Hook.
Anybody not going to Hook?
Hook, win this belt. After you win it, Taz, take the belt, retire it. I don't want to see the shit no more.
I don't blame you. Yeah, it's
y'all got Ring of Honor. Let's play with their belts. We don't need a fake belt.
Did you see who's the new number one contender? I need to make sure I'm correct. I think I saw people talking about it. It's Angelico's going for the Pure Rules Championship.
Oh no!
Like, I don't think that man's won a match
I
in
forgot he was even in the company.
Years.
I forgot. Yeah. I remember when he was being held hostage, and that was the last time I cared about him.
I forgot all about that. I'll be honest, last time I remember him was Lucha Underground. Honestly, it was the last time I really thought about him. Hitting that crazy ass dive off the office of
now he out here.
Puerto.
They tried to hype him up like he was gonna be an AEW superstar, like one of the ones, and now he out here fighting for the ROH Pure title.
He's another example of like if they chose to stick with the people that they hired in the first year, maybe, but they didn't do that. So a lot of people got kind of swept under. Like Joey Janela was supposed to be a massive star for them. He didn't do shit. So there you go. The TBS title, Britt Baker versus Mercedes Moné. I will say Mercedes Moné had a nice line this week against Britt. She said that she's been all in on women's wrestling since she was 10 years old. She's been carrying women's wrestling. So she's been all in before Britt even wanted to do this. Is there a chance Britt Baker actually wins this match?
Hell no.
Nah.
Damn.
Unless she has a number one hater by her side to help balance off Miss Camille. Nah.
She ain't beating no. Britt is in that. She's in that weird part now with everybody is so popular that she's just there now. Because Mariah May is more popular. She's a heel. Toni Storm is Toni Storm. Timeless Toni Storm. And you got Mercedes. Even Athena is low-key like more popular. And now it's like, I'm here. It's me. The doctor is in. Okay. That's nice. Where's Adam?
He's off playing Silent Hill right now.
I made him move by himself. Oh, okay. You didn't want to help him unpack?
She was busy,
They put too much money in Mercedes, okay? Like she's not losing no time soon.
And Britt was Mercedes when AEW started, and now she's not.
Exactly.
Because they bought a whole bunch of other people since then.
Like she said to Mercedes. What she said? She said, you were one of four, I was one of one. She said, I built this company so you could come in and be all in.
Yeah, because she was their first flop because they hyped her up in that press conference like she was going to be one of them ones, and it took her getting her face busted open as a heel because they did not like her as a face. She was their female Roman. They were like, oh, hell nah. We don't like this lady. We don't like no Britt Baker. It took her having to become the evil doctor and getting that face busted open for them people to like her. She had to have the Becky.
Yeah, pushing her as the face it didn't work out. She's never really been a great face. Which is I think this is like a really weird combination of wrestlers for a match. Like you had to have somebody
like having Randy Orton as a face when it's like
it's weird.
The jump in the air split Randy Orton. That one, yeah. It's like, what are you doing, Randy? You
touchy toes. The touch of toes, Orton.
We don't do that, Randy. What's wrong with you, Brits? I've been here. Like, you don't even like people. I know you don't. I don't even know how you a dentist because I know you don't like people half the time. What you over here talking about? So I'm here to fight for everybody. I love everyone. We just hate you, Mercedes. Like, we don't really like either one of y'all, but you're just the lesser.
Let's see. Next up is the American title, Will Ospreay versus MJF. Kenny's going to go Will Ospreay. God damn it. It's Will's first official match in the company since he's been signed in Wembley. Because last year he wrestled at Wembley. He wrestled Jericho.
Oh,
it wasn't signed. Are they willing to piss off the fans with MJF?
I'm part of me wants to pick MJF low key because it's like this.
I kind of do too.
Just run with everything that he's been doing with the American title. It's like, why would y'all? Do y'all really want to end it now? Like, y'all could really let it go. Let it go another pay-per-view.
I think I'm gonna go MJF because I think a later pick is gonna make the crowd happy regardless. So
Exactly.
I'm gonna go MJF.
I'm also gonna go MJF.
Triple H would, but TK will probably have Bruv win. Yeah, there's booking philosophies. Yeah, that's true. Trips will have you losing your hometown in a heartbeat. That man does not give a shit. So, so Matt, Mike, you're going MJF.
Yeah, I'm gonna go MJF.
Yeah.
What about you, Tito?
Yeah, because they just changed that belt. I don't see them fucking changing it right back to the All Atlantic or whatever the fuck international, whatever the fuck it's called now. I don't see them changing it again.
Right.
What was it? The
International,
right?
It was the international belt.
Oh, Continental. You know, Mike don't
international belt.
I'd
So the
have
fighter has a continental belt. You know, intercontinental, whatever.
I just had to make you say it one more time. Baddy's going Will. Cookies is going MJ fucking F. So this is going to be one of those matches that I think actually might be harder to predict than the rest of this card. So I'm actually kind of excited for MJF and Ospreay. The TNT title coffin match. Darby Allin challenging.
That's where that title of Jack Perry, you know, he made it. That's where it belongs, in the coffin.
Yeah, so we saw. So you brought that up, Matt. We saw that earlier this week. He released a video of him melting down stuff to create this belt and made sure it was black, and then just slapped some red paint on it, and that was it. All right.
Picasso.
Picasso, more like.
Asso.
Kenny's going Jack Perry. I am. I'm gonna go Darby.
I'm gonna go Jackass.
All right, Mike.
Oh yeah, coffin match. You know, Darby's ending up in that coffin. That's the perfect place for Darby to be, in a coffin.
That boy is about to go die.
There's a rumor that somebody might be showing up in his corner. So
Sting.
Yeah, Stang.
Stang better put his ass down.
Yeah, Stang, baby. Darby has a world title shot coming up. Yeah, but I think that's kind of why I'm going with Darby. Just because you want, Jack Perry honestly can lose that belt and it's not going to matter. Yeah. Jack Perry can lose that belt and it won't matter, honestly.
Right.
But put a belt on Darby, and then you can have Jack cost him his shot there because they're going to keep this feud going because they kind of always do that. Perry was acting like Undertaker back in the day when he would build the casket for his opponents. Now 2-1-0. Tito, who are you going to go?
Let me get the golf boy. What's his name? Scapegoat.
Oh yeah, Darby.
Scapegoat.
Scapegoat. The scapegoat.
Jackson Perry.
All right. Next up is the Trios Championship. It is a fatal 4-way for the Trios titles. So if you're doing math at home, it's 4 people. Or 12 people. Sorry, God, I'm tired. 12 people. 4 teams. Bang Bang Gang versus House of Black versus Pac, Claudio, and Wheeler Yuta versus the Patriarchy, who are the champions. We've got, for Kenny, he's going to go Bang Bang Gang here. I am going to go Patriarchy.
I will go the Acclaim.
Emo Peter Pan. The Acclaimed? No. This is the
Oh
the
wait.
trios titles.
Oh okay.
Bang Bang Gang, House of Black, Pac, Claudio, and Yuta, and then the
Okay.
Patriarchy.
Patriarchy. I will go House of Black.
All right. What about you, Mike?
Oh boy, another title I don't care about.
They've unseparated and flipped them around so many daggone times and had so many freaking matches that it's like, oh my god, I forgot just that quickly who was in the match.
Give me, I don't know. Give me Claudio, Pac, and Yuta. I don't know. Give me them.
Right, the team, because I guess Lucha Bros are WWE bound. Like, it ain't even been confirmed, but they're like, oh, Pac ain't got his usual people there. It ain't Death Triangle. I'm like, yeah, because most of the triangle is gone.
Because
Right,
2 sides of that triangle is out.
If Ospreay's gonna lose, Pac's from the UK, give him a win. Why not?
That makes sense. Let's see, Tito. What about you?
Give me Christian and Sons, and I'll put my double points on them.
Okay, let's see.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely putting my double points on Pac and the crew.
Reggie says the black guys. I guess that's the House of Black.
Yeah.
Let's see. So your double points for Tito on Christian Son. Who'd you say you're gonna put your doubles on, Mike?
Pac and them.
Pac and them. Yeah.
I ain't on this match. Oh no.
Reggie, shut up, man. It's been a long 48 hours. It's been a minute. Let's see. Cookies is going Pac-tastic. I guess that's what you're gonna call them.
I mean,
it's ass.
Reggie, you could have also been talking about the Bang Bang Gang because they got that Braun Breaker tan going on between the three of them.
They do. They definitely do. Oh man. Baddy's gonna go Christian in them. All right. Next up is the AEW Tag Team Titles: FTR versus the Acclaim versus the Young Bucks. Kenny's gonna go FTR. I'm gonna go Bucks.
I am gonna go either Bucks or the Acclaim. I will go the Acclaim.
All right. Mike, clearly you're not going to go for the Acclaimed.
Right. He is not going for daddy ass.
Your favorite boy, Max Caster.
Right. It would be no scissoring of the daddy.
Or are you? That sounds like a side defeat. You know what you got to do. Is that what that was?
He's fallen victim to the charms of one badass Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn.
I mean, listen.
Straight shooter.
For the longest, and Matt knows this, my game attack was I'm an ass man. I love Billy Gunn. Okay. I can't stand those two fuckers he's with. I've never had an issue with the one Billy Gunn. But give me the Acclaim. God damn it. Duh.
I'm sorry, Mike. Can you say that one more time? I didn't hear that.
You heard me, motherfucker. You heard me loud and clear.
All right. Mike Jones today, August 22nd at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, has just chosen the Acclaimed to win the tag team titles.
I don't want it to happen, but they love them. What Matt is doing right there. Yes. Yes, that right there. They love that. They AEW love them from scissoring. Okay. I can't stand it, but AEW loves it, so.
They do. I mean, you ain't wrong.
Points with the Acclaim.
You said put doubles on the Acclaimed.
Yeah.
Mike, you want to join on this? No, you already got yours. You already got yours. I'm sorry. You already ruined that. Sorry. Tito, who you going with?
Being that how the Bucks lost last year at Wembley, I am going with the Bucks.
Okay, Young Bucks. So me and Tito got the Bucks. Let's see. It looks like I'm trying to check chat here, see what everybody's picking. Cookies are going to go Bucks. All right. Next two matches, and then we're going to do the 3 tiebreakers. The AEW Women's Title: Mariah May versus Toni Storm. Kenny's going to go Mariah May. If this was WWE and it had this like vet Tony there against Mariah, who's only been there for like a cup of coffee, I would say Tony.
Right.
But
AEW has no shame in pulling the trigger.
No, they don't. So I'm also going to go Mariah May.
I will go.
Her girlfriend is also in town. I think she's going to be at All In. So
Okay.
That might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I'll go Mariah May. I'm gonna go Mariah May.
All right, Mike.
Yeah, Tony's had a great run with that belt, man. Like she's probably, to be honest, she's probably their, if not their best character in that company, at least top 3. But
no, she's fantastic with this character. It's been a
dude. They already have a challenger already set up for the women's champion for them after this for the All Out, because that's like 2 weeks from now, basically.
Right now, All Out is only MJF or Will Ospreay versus Pac.
Oh, God.
And then Nightingale versus Statlander for the CMLL Women's World Title. Stipulation being decided at All In. So
you know what?
Yeah, Kanish, we're seeing it. Sorry, yeah.
Switch me to Tony, man.
Yeah, give me Tony. Yeah, give me Tony, and then Mariah May will win at All Out. Yeah. There we go.
Okay, all right. Tito, what about you?
Give me Mariah. Tony's had a great run. Probably one of the best women's champion they've had since our homegirl Sheeta. So I think it's time for a fresher run.
Yeah, no, she's been great with it, man. She's been, I think, because last Wednesday they said that the last woman to beat Tony was Saraya for the title last year. So it's been a strong run for it for sure.
Right.
Let's see. Baddie's also going to go Mariah. So I just need to get Cookie's answer on that. Let's get the final match of the night. We got AEW World Championship versus career. Bryan Danielson versus Swerve Strickland. Kenny's going to go Bryan Danielson. I am also going Bryan Danielson. Anybody else?
I'll also be going Bryan Danielson.
Exactly.
I won't be shocked if he died.
I think we're all going Danielson.
Yeah.
Like, somebody gonna die.
American fucking Dragon.
Oh man.
He's gonna rise up from the ashes like a dragon.
He's gonna win that belt and then flip off Birdie as he walks away from the ring.
You're out of the will.
You're my kid, but this belt is my baby.
They dead. Daughter, I don't know who that is.
She gonna look at Swerve like, yo, motherfucker, you promised me.
Birdie versus Swerve at All Out.
Swerve will destroy Birdie.
Birdie on a pole match.
John Cena was a better dad than you ever were. Let's see. Brian. Ryan,
Like,
the cookies went.
what
Swerve.
does John Cena and my dad have in common? What? I can't see neither one of them. Oh my God!
That's pretty good. All right, here comes the part that y'all hate, but I love. It's my favorite part of the show. It's time for the tiebreakers. Now, first off, Kenny did give me his +1. He's going to put it on Mariah. I guess I'll go ahead and make my decision on that before we go any further. I am putting my +1 on MJF.
Okay.
So the first tiebreaker of the night: how many former WWE stars debut in the Casino Gauntlet? So I already know one that's probably going to be there is Ricochet. So at least
one.
Yeah. So the question is there more than one? And I say yes. I'm going to say 2.
Okay.
What
Kenny,
I'm sorry.
the question is how many former WWE stars debut in the Casino Gauntlet match?
Okay, now when we're talking about recently released or just in general that they used to wrestle,
I'm talking
in
about
WWE?
former WWE stars. It's as far as we're going to. That's as specific as we're going to get.
All right.
Debuting, by the way.
Elegance.
Debuting. They have to be debuting. Off by Elegance. They're going to be debuting for AEW here, essentially.
Basically, the last time we saw them was in WWE or in Impact, but you know that they're former WWE talent.
Shit, Kenny also has 2. Kenny also has 2. Oh, I guess we're stuck on that. Matt, what are you picking?
I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'll go 4.
All right, Mike.
Hey, this I'll go. Ricochet. I'm going 1. I think it's gonna be Ricochet.
Okay. All right, and Tito.
Give me 3.
That's what I almost went with, but I'm gonna go with 4. I know at least 2 gonna show up. I got Ricochet's 1, and somebody I'm thinking of is 2.
Let's see. The next question, tiebreaker number 2. Which team is the first to touch the tag titles in the ladder match?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Whether that means the first one is to touch them, actually win them, or the first one is to touch them, get knocked off the ladder. What is the first team to actually touch these titles physically?
Oh, wow.
Kenny went with the Patriarchy. I am going to go with the Bang Bang Gang.
I'm going to go with Pocket now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go. It has to be somebody that they're going to boo. Yeah, they're going to boo the hell out of Patriarchy. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna say Bang Bang Gang, and it's gonna be Juice because he's gonna do some stupid shit.
Let's see. Reggie, him, I know. So walk away from the Jericho hook and the gauntlet. Got Hangman and Jericho. Let's see. Hangman. Okay. All right. Cool. Thanks, Reggie. Thanks for updating that for me. Let's see. Cookie's is going to go 1 in House of Black. Reggie's got 2. Kanisha's got Bang Bang. All right. Next up is the final tiebreaker of the predictions. How many hidden blades happened in the American title match?
Oh my God.
Kenny's got 3.
Oh, Kenny's
got. I think Kenny's got the perfect number. So
yep.
I'm gonna say 2 just to undercut him. Matt,
I'm gonna
what
say
you got?
4.
Say 4.
Yeah.
All right.
Somebody dying.
I guess shit. Well, this damn sure won't be 2. Give me 3 also. Give me 3. Before does sound. 4 does sound good. Damn, go.
Give me 3 as well.
Oh my God.
I'm just out here. I got MJF. He gonna win, but that man gonna die.
MJF gonna die.
His brain just gonna be hanging out his head.
Gonna be mush.
They're gonna have porridge for brain.
Tito, you said 3.
I'll give me
his
3.
brain oozing out of his ears.
His new name is gonna be Mushwell Jacob Friedman.
Oh, we're talking about hidden blades that connect. Yes, every hidden blade that hits MJF. How many of them are there?
It's gonna be that blade ain't even gonna be hit no more. That's gonna be the most visible blade.
Exactly.
That's not a blade. This is a blade. Yeah, anytime they connect, Reggie. So
that shit is not hitting no more after the first time it hits you.
let's see.
You gonna remember that. You gonna be like, oh nah.
All right, I think that's going to do it for us. I think that's everybody's picks. Everybody's locked in. We've got Reggie and Cookies. I need to know your +1s. Batty and Kanisha went with FTR. So y'all can do that tag title match, the trios title match, Ospreay and MJF, and actually pretty much almost every match y'all can pick from. So y'all just give me those. As for the rest of you fucking hooligans, we're locked in. So you will have until noon on Sunday.
All right.
To give me your changes. Of course, you can either change a pick, you can change a +1, or you can change a tiebreaker.
Okay.
So we have till noon Sunday. Reggie said +1 on Brian. Can't do Brian. Everybody went Brian. No, never mind. No, Batty went Swerve. Never mind. You're right. You're good. Yeah. Okay. So Cookies, I just need yours, brother, and then I think we're fine. Yeah. So that's it's a looking at this card, it's not as good as last year's, if we're being honest.
Nope.
That's
why next year is gonna be in Texas.
Exactly.
Kanisha, the +1, so like you get double points on one of these picks.
Double points.
Yeah, so one of these picks you get an extra point if you get it right. Outside of like the world title match of Bryan and Swerve, and Swerve's done a lot of heavy lifting in that feud because Bryan's barely been around. Swerve's been the one keeping that thing going. MJF and Ospreay's solid. It's pretty fun. I don't give a fuck about Jack Perry. I don't know if y'all do or not. I don't give a shit.
And that's the match that they love to keep hyping up. And I definitely don't care about Jericho. And I read something that Fozzy is already over there. So
we're getting a live performance.
Yeah, we're getting a live performance of Judas. Yeah.
Isn't that gonna be great? And that it was great last year. It was so great that they had to rush it because that man. Some people can sing live and some people can't, and that man cannot.
Can't.
He cannot do it.
Kanisha, the +1 is what double points you want on the match.
Yeah. I think Mike mentioned it before. Like Tony Storm's character is probably one of the best characters in AEW right now, if not wrestling in general. That's probably like the most hype match they have on this card.
Mm-hmm.
Her and Mariah, and then of course Mariah wins. She gets to kiss Mina Shirakawa again, which is great for all of us. Even though, did y'all see that she mentioned that when they first did it on AEW TV, they were told afterwards to stop doing it?
Oh, I'm sure they was, and they were like, "I think the fuck not."
Why would you ruin this?
Whoever
Why'd you
told
ruin
him
this
that
for
needs
us?
to be fired.
Stop
Hey,
doing that. What's
Turner, y'all better get with it's 2024, baby.
Turner, y'all better get with the program.
Right.
The hell?
See, Betty on the same stuff. See, stop. Hell no,
Stop.
nobody.
Hell no. Stop him. What kind of the hell? Thank you, Batty. Yes, Batty. yes.
God, we already saw them and Tony grab each other's butts one time. So yeah, how much further can you really go? But yeah, that's crazy. That like the whole part of what sells Mariah and Mina specifically that they did over in Japan too was like their sexuality. And like just kind of oozing it. And to have them come over here like, oh, we don't need you guys to do that. They act like it was like a diva era thing. Like, no, you can do it and it not be creepy and weird as long as you're not forcing them to do it.
Right. I'm like, if they're the ones coming to you saying they want to do this, then by all means, let them do it. We will not complain.
That's the difference. Oddly enough, it all comes down to consent. That's really what it all comes down to. At the end of the day, with everything. Reminded me when she turned back, she turned into Betty Davis. Yeah. What's going on, Nathan? How you doing, brother? It is the greatest podcast, and that's because I'm here. I think that's going to do it for us. We don't have much else to talk about unless we want to go over stuff from the week, but there's not much else to really discuss.
Yeah, I don't think
we've been pretty in depth on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
And SmackDown is just LA Knight versus Escobar, so they're going to be in Maryland. Well, they're going to be in Washington D.C. He'll be there, so you'll see LA Knight make his first U.S. title defense,
and he's going to lose.
He better not.
We were talking about this earlier yesterday, and I just wanted to ask again: are any of y'all interested in doing a live watch along of All In on Sunday?
Like how we popped in during the Hall of Fame. Like we ain't gotta be on the whole time. It would just be
no. I'm probably gonna be running it the whole time, but y'all, you can just pop in whenever you want.
Considering it's gonna be early, thank God, since they're across the pond. Yeah,
that's what I said. I'm like, Sunday afternoon, everybody just gonna be chilling anyway.
Exactly.
Walk in from church. There's no NFL to watch yet. For official games. Screw it.
Right.
Something to do. How would y'all feel if Logan Paul held a world title? I would shit a brick.
I think like all the stuff he's done in the last month, like he probably would have been a great world title candidate, but then he opened his mouth about stuff he didn't know nothing about and doubled down on it. And now he should just cherish his Prime sponsorship at this point. Just be happy that you get to be there as the Prime spokesman. Because
did you see the stupid shit he just did?
Oh, with his dog?
Oh yeah, the stuff with the dog too.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna pull that up because that shit was so stupid.
Yeah, but I said, what did he do?
Oh, you're about to find out. Logan Paul was on a boat with his friends, and he pushed his dog into like water, or the boat was moving, so like they ran over the dog on the water, and damn near killed it. And he like jumped back into the water behind the boat to go grab it. It's just more stupid Logan Paul.
Right.
He's an idiot. He's a moron. Yeah, here we go. And now he's running. But yeah, he did that shit on purpose.
Right.
You can see it when the dog is like getting forced off the boat here.
That dog was minding his own business and it knew it didn't need to jump. It was like, oh, I'm not gonna nope, I know we're moving.
Good thing he films his dipshit in this. Yeah, that's the thing about Logan Paul is he's going to show you who he is. You know that thing about like if someone shows you who they really are, listen to them. Like that's exactly Logan Paul has never denied just how shitty of a person he can be because he films all this stuff and the Suicide Forest thing, which was disgusting, and then this his stuff that he talked about with the Olympics, just a lot of fucking terrible shit.
Right. I was the one that said that he's going to be a world champion, but yeah,
he's got the ability, which that's what pisses me off, Mike. Is
exactly.
like I have to admit, the guy's fantastic in the ring. He's incredible. Like
great.
As far as like being a wrestler and having the personality and everything, he's got it all. He's got it all, Mike. He does.
Great,
but he's such a
piece of
prick.
shit.
Yeah, Tito's discussed several times about the Paul brothers and other exploits they're responsible for, and like it's hard to root for the guys because of who they are as people.
Right.
Well, it's easy. It's kind of easy to forget because one's in boxing, the other one's in wrestling. But look at how they got popular. Look at how they came to fame by being idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is the base of who they are. And like you said, Mongo, they record everything. They film everything that they do. So they're never going to hide the fact that they're jackasses.
No, that's up to everybody else to either be okay with it or not be. And some people just kind of ignore it, and you're free to do that. That's up to wrestling is full of a lot of idiots and a lot of bad people. He's not the first one, but I think, especially in recent years, we've learned to, as a community, oust the worst people in around. Like Hogan, despite all of the stuff he did for their business, is a hated motherfucker. There you go. Fuck Hulk. There you go. The Jimmy Snuka stuff, like a lot of things. But WWE makes money with them, and they clearly don't feel like they're going to stop anytime soon. They got the Prime logo on the ring, and they've got a Prime station for every single show they do. So whether you like him personally or not, he's probably going to be a world champion.
Yeah.
At some point, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Yeah, I said it once they make the switch to Netflix. Like, don't be shocked if he's the world champion soon after that.
Yeah.
Like, don't be shocked.
Let's see. Who do y'all think should turn on each other? Jade Cargill or Bianca Belair?
I think if it was me, it would be Jade because Jade plays a better heel than anything. But if they really want to do some NXT type of stuff, let Bianca get back in her heel bag.
Exactly.
Yeah, Bianca. We only have for like a year, I think.
Yeah,
but she was good at it. She was very good at it.
Yeah, they need to. Yeah, we haven't seen heel Bianca on the main roster, and like I said, she started off as a heel. So,
and at that point, it would be a matter of okay, because I feel like even if she's healed, the little girls are gonna still love her. Like you still have, but that's the only thing I would worry about. If they make it Jade turning on her, then that's because now I definitely see why everybody calls her Jane Cena now. Like, okay, she's definitely Jane Cena. She ain't never gonna. If she doesn't turn on this, she ain't never gonna turn. Right. I don't see her having a Bailey type of out of nowhere heel turn that's just random, just because she's lovable like she is now. Like every little kid, white or black, doesn't matter. They love Bianca Belair. They want that braid, and then even the grown women love Bianca. So it's like I don't see her turning just because. And then they got Nia there too.
Yeah,
like Nia. Yeah. So Reggie, it might be more of they might not even turn either of them. It might just they just had to split up on some mutual respect type of stuff.
Yeah, that is also a possibility. Again, if I had to choose between one or the other, I think Bianca would be a bit more interesting because I think there's a lot you can do there. I think Jade's coming into her own as just this Amazon-looking beast over there that people just love to admire and cheer. And
like it's a layup to make her a heel. Like don't go for the layup. Go for the more difficult shot. Like go for the more interesting arc with Bianca.
And if it fails and you want to turn her heel later, you can do that and it'll be fine. Exactly. Like that I think that's a great like panic button where it failed at Jade heel and just you're done.
And also, like Bianca is mega over, right? But at the same time, she can use a bit of a change.
Yeah, but before Becky beat her for the belt that's at SummerSlam, there were people that were already turning on Bianca and calling her stale.
Yeah.
You know? So I think it would do a great thing for her if they actually went with her, if they're going to make that decision. It would be a little bit more interesting if they go with that direction, but we'll see. Anything else you want to discuss before we get out of here, guys?
Oh no, I'm all set. I'm looking forward to All In this weekend.
You're looking forward to a pay-per-view that I don't have to fight sleep on.
Right.
If you want to know when we go live and what we're going to do, you can follow us at facebook.com/UnderTheRingPod and twitch.tv/UnderTheRingPod. If you follow us at either one of those links, you're going to get a notification in your email or what have you when we go live. You can also get us at our links at linktree/UnderTheRingPod and fingertip.com/UnderTheRingPod. If you go to either one of those, you're going to get our own social links. Of course, I am at Greg Bush SK. Excuse me. I just put up some articles I got out of an interview with EC3. EC3, of course, the current NWA Awards champion. His territory, Exodus Pro Midwest, is going to be hosting their 1-year anniversary show, The Journey 2, on the NWA's official YouTube channel, Saturday, August. I forgot what month we're in. August 24th at 6:05 p.m. Eastern time. It's a great looking card. I highly recommend it. It's not going to cost a dime. You know, go check it out.
Right.
You also find Mike's birthday twin, Kenny at Rock Ribs 44. That man's off having a great time. We just saw some pictures that he posted of him and his wife having some dinner with a big ass sirloin steak. Kind of jealous, not gonna lie. Also, Mike, happy birthday, brother, once again. Mr. Freshbeard, the teacher man, back in action, back in school, and back to losing this fucking belt because you ain't one of this shit, Mike.
It's my ass.
My forever rival, the forever Intercontinental Champion, our current Are You Effing Serious Quiz Bowl champion. Right now, he is Matty Reigns, and if he wins this weekend, he will be the OTC. What does that stand for again, Matt?
Only triple champ.
Only triple champ. There you go. But if he's going to do that, he's going to beat the Ric Flair of the podcast, Tito Flair himself, our street team captain, current predictions champion, Tito at Borreo Maliente, and last but not least, our good friend and local news correspondent, Justin D. Baxley. Folks, y'all have a fantastic night. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. College football is back. We made it. We're here.
Got everything.
We knew it was back as soon as WWE started making belts for all the teams.
Exactly.
Bye, Patty. It's done, y'all.
Hey.
Go Longhorn, hook 'em horns. Go Longhorns. Go Gamecocks. I hope everybody else
Go Bucks.
O-H-I-O. H-I-O. Hey.
Peace.
Who they?